All right.
Today is August 23rd, 2020, and we are here with Papi and Mami, Rolando Perez and Silvia Perez. And it's a very happy day because we are going to get uninterrupted time to ask questions that we want about their lives, to just have that information in our history pockets, whatever it is. So we are here with Josh is doing the video. Joe is holding the tape, the microphone. Ben, Sophia, and John are here as well. So we're all very excited for the whole family to be here today and to ask questions. So thank you, Papi and Mami, for agreeing to do this, because this is a very meaningful thing to me and to all of us. And it was actually John's idea to do the interview a long time ago. And I said, let's just not wait. Let's just do it, because it's easy to say, let's just do it next week. Let's do it in 2 weeks. It's always easy to wait, and it's never easy to start. So we're starting today, and I'm very happy. All right, so we're just all going to ask questions about things that we want to know about your life, so we can have a recording of it for some time in the future. And I want to do one for myself, and everybody maybe can do one for their own selves, So the first question I want to ask is, what has been one of the most memorable times of your life that you always think of really fondly? Something that makes you really happy when you think about it.
Arigato.
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 So that means thank you in Japanese.
What is the question?
The question is, what has been one of the most memorable things in your life that makes you really happy when you think about it? In your whole life of 90 years. Besides me being born. Besides that.
And her brothers.
Where I won the lotto.
When you won the lotto? That's one of the most memorable things?
What I want to know is, when was that?
We buy a car, 52. Another car, 41. That time.
How much did you win?
In that time, it was about 40,000.
You won $14,000? And then you bought a 52 Chevy? What kind of car?
We had a 52 Pontiac.
Pontiac. Okay, what color was it?
Green.
Okay, and what else did you do with it? With the money?
We spent it.
Okay, so that was one of the happiest moments?
Yeah.
That was here in America?
No, that was in Cuba.
Oh.
52 Pontiac, remember?
They had the lotto there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You won. Didn't you say you wanted to buy it and Figo didn't want to do it, or something like that? Something happened?
What happened, we want to buy the whole thing. The complete bills.
Uh-huh.
It's a 100. We found the only 40. So we won $40,000.
Okay. That's...
Between Rigo and me.
And you guys split it, or did you spend the money together?
No, we buy it separated.
How old were you at the time?
It wasn't when getting married.
Like 21 or something? You already married to mother?
Yeah, about 26.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that sounds like a happy moment.
So if I'm hearing this correctly, this is the curse continued.
This is
in
the curse
Cuba.
continued.
He
Yeah.
could have won the big $100,000 lotto, except for Rigo. Changed his mind.
Yeah.
No. Oh my God.
I know. He's come close
He
to
almost
winning.
won it here again, and then Rigo had to change the number. Right?
No, he changed. He had the winning lotto number.
All 6 would have been right.
Yes.
Oh my God.
And
But
then
he
at the
thought it was
last
too
second,
close because they were like 22, 24, 25.
and so at the last second he changed the number.
That's why you had to do multiple sheets. Like, just come up with a million combinations.
How much money did you lose?
Eh?
How much money did you lose when you were here and you changed the number?
12 million.
$12 million.
Well,
12 million. We could have had air conditioning right now. Okay. All right. So that's a pretty good memory. All right, so
The memory, it was not really the lotto. It was really what we buy.
Mm-hmm.
The car, painted, cover up.
Mm-hmm.
So that was what make happy.
yeah, so it wasn't the money, it's what you were able to do with the money. Yeah, that makes sense.
Mhm.
That's how it is in life anyway. It's not really the money. It's when people say I want money, it's not really about wanting money. It's about wanting what the money can give you. Exactly.
So we get the old car.
Uh-huh.
We painted. We put a new cover.
Uh-huh.
So we put like a new.
Oh wow.
And we enjoy that car.
Maybe we should
52
ask the same question.
Pontiac.
Okay, what was your most memorable happy moment?
The most happy moment was when we got married and we had to get a taxi to go to the airport to get the plane. That it was only 1 hour from Cuba.
Uh-huh.
And then we went to the same market that I used to be more younger. And we went to the same restaurant together. And when we got there, we said, this is the same place. And he said, well, no with me. Now we are ourselves. I was only 22.
Okay, so going to the restaurant after you got married.
Well, they took a plane to where? America?
Where did you take a plane to for your honeymoon, right?
Yeah.
Where did you go on your honeymoon?
In Miami,
Florida.
You went to Miami, Florida.
So
Okay. Okay.
she
Have
went
you guys been there before?
to the same hotel
Oh.
that she was when they was not married.
Oh.
So it was
Okay.
nostalgic.
Go
It
there.
seems like it was
Yeah, it
nostalgic.
was nostalgic.
So we went there.
Okay.
I too.
En Picare Hotel, ¿no?
Piccadilly, no? Piccadilly?
So es de ¿cuál dinero es de hotel?
Everything Cuban.
Margarita.
So, Papi, how did a guy from the wrong side of the tracks end up with a wealthy socialite?
I went to
Me?
Yeah, you the wrong side of the tracks. She's the rich socialite. How did you end up with her?
It's just a rock.
You know, it's Cuban bad boy.
No, I think it was the green eyes.
I think it was a mustache.
It was the green eyes.
I get the joke. When we moved in that block, it was about 7 or 8 girls. All they want to get married in that time. So he want to marry, especially with me because of Rigo, you're already partner. So everybody want to get married. It was like kind of a big party or something like that. And then she was on the group. She was the big house. Back there like a pigeon house.
The big fish in the pond.
Yeah. And that, all the air around me, what caught the attention was the one that was far away. And then I look at how I know her. I buy a little chicken and then paint in color. I told my brother, take to her back there. And he took the chicken and gave it to her.
I too.
And she said, what is this? It's a chicken. That chicken grew up on the house like a big chicken. Don't die.
Would that have worked
That's
out
the
you?
way. That's the way I met her.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Anybody else that want to ask?
I do.
Okay, go ahead, Sophia.
What did you like about America?
What is the question again?
What did you like about America?
Well, the
About
full question
America.
is what did you like about America coming here, and what did you miss about Cuba? So I'm sure there were some pros and cons for both things.
I like about America, Sophia.
You like Sophia about America?
Sophia.
But when you came here back then, and you finally got over here, and you were able to escape communism and come to America, what did you like about America? What did you appreciate about it? But at the same time, what did you miss about your old country, Cuba? Because I've never gone through anything like that. I'm curious about that.
I didn't know anything.
See what happened in Cuba?
You didn't like anything in America?
No, I am glad to be in America. I am glad that Cuba finished.
You were. So you were happy to just be
Yeah.
out of it. Okay.
But what did you
Yes,
like about
the
coming?
problem in Cuba, the government took everything what you got. Said you don't want that. So we decided to come over here,
Mm-hmm.
especially for the kid.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to raise it in a country like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So from there, I become an American citizen.
Mm-hmm.
And I acted like a one because my green eye,
Oh yeah. 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 Yeah.
you know. And I started working pretty.
Mm-hmm.
First, I worked at Crowley Furniture.
Okay. Did
Like
you
a
do any of
pizza.
that in Cuba before you came here? Did you have those skills in Cuba first?
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah. Then they was there. They born there.
Mm-hmm.
Rue is the only one I born over here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No, what he's saying that you used to do printing in Cuba.
See?
Yeah, you used to do that there, and then you already knew how to do it here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was inside the portal.
The what?
The portal, como se dice, patio.
Oh, like a porch?
Because I was there, and then he was walking, and he stopped in the window outside.
With a chicken?
No, guys, this is only for what happened there, to us. And then you was outside or up other place, and we talk, and I said, come in. My father said, come in. And then he came in, and well, he said, no, I was going to see her to buy me some chairs. I said, I can go, and you don't have to go. You don't have a car. I have a car to go. And then I got my car, Chevrolet. And then I went to see her, and I bought the chairs. And when he came, my father said, what you got? He said, oh my God.
You're bending it like
¿Te
crazy.
acuerdas, no? Se
Look at that.
volvía loco con la cabeza.
Now, did you ever do anything like the movies, Papi? You and Rigo ever trade places? Ever trade places to confuse Nani, thinking of she thought Rigo was you and
Well, no, not really with Nani, because Rigo was married.
oh,
But we do it with a lot of girls.
you did that when you were not married?
We say that we explain everything about the girl. Like say high school. Then we are getting tired and send the him. So we did that. Yeah.
I have
It's
a car.
funny, but-
I have a car, and they got my car. I had it, but disappeared. Se lo
I get
cogieron,
married for something.
se lo cogieron, ¿no? La verdad.
No, Fidel Castro took the car.
Oh,
The cherry
yeah.
55.
Yeah.
That she said. No, we got to do that to come over here.
Yeah.
If not, we cannot
And they
go.
couldn't keep the car?
Eh?
Your mother and everything couldn't keep the car?
Pero the mother, the car belonged to the mother. She can keep the car. But the car, we was driving, do everything.
Oh.
And the committee on the block, they know everything about the car.
Oh, okay.
But that guy, we did some favor. So he said, I know all about your car, but I'll let you go.
I know
If
that.
not, we got to replace
I remember
the
that.
car. I give it back to the government.
Mm.
He
Oh,
was
that's so
married.
sad.
I know.
Give it to the government.
How about you, Ben? Do you have any questions?
So you moved to California. So what attracted you to go there and not just go to Florida? So what made you want to go to California?
I just asked them that question yesterday.
Well, we get to California because my sister was over here, and she was the one that asked for us. So we got to come when the place
Like the sponsor. She was
Got
our
it,
sponsor.
got it.
that they support us.
Mm.
Was about 6 months or so, 3 months, I was working the clothes furniture. England make a furniture, a people. Like that. We make a furniture 1 minute.
Oh.
Yeah, it was like an assembly line type of thing in a Kohler factory, like a furniture store.
When I will make a furniture, I make the arm. And then the arm was already cleared up. And the guy, the foreman, told me, Rolando, fix it up. Because no good job. I said, I didn't make it. It was a guy that teach everybody. He was the one that made it.
Oh.
But my job was like that. Oh, I wasn't really good at that. I make first the matre, the wire matre for the seat.
The mattress, the foam part.
The spring. I start working. About an hour long, the man called and say, Rolando, sit down there, please. He don't want to make more. I speed it off. I was one of the best there.
I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that at all.
What did he say?
I don't doubt that you were one of the best.
I was one of the best.
I definitely believe that.
In the clothes, Inglewood.
You want to go next?
Bueno, ¿qué más hablan?
Oh. Well, what I'm interested in is how were you able to just be working and then, Mommy, you staying home with the 3 kids? How were you able to manage that
Oh,
in a new country without even speaking English?
Well, what happened is that my English, I studied English in Cuba. It wasn't that good, but I could understand something. So what happened that I started working in printing. In printing is like an elevator job. They pay really good. So I was able to hold the whole family. Okay. In that time, I make $60 an hour. In that time, 50 years I was 60.
I remember.
$16 or
$16 now, which I think that time was really good.
Yeah, for sure. That's like in the 30s or something like that.
Yeah, do you have any questions, Josh?
Whew, it is warm here.
Yeah, when did you make your first instrument?
Oh, that's a good one.
I'll make it a fair instrument.
That was the first one.
When did you make the first violin or whatever it was?
I get interested because I like to make the thing, do different things.
Wasn't your first instrument the calliope? Wasn't that your first instrument that you made? The calliope?
No.
That wasn't that the first
It was
instrument?
the violin.
Oh, not the calliope?
No.
Oh. I thought, okay.
So do you know roughly when you made your first violin? Were you 30 years old, 40, 50?
Say 40 years ago, no?
Okay.
Don't look at me.
It's about 40 years ago.
Okay. All right. So 50 years old.
Something like that.
In your 50s, you started making instruments. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I have a related question on that one. You know, I love music, and you love music, but you also love art. And I want to ask you if you had to choose one that you were a little bit more passionate about, or if you were on a desert island, just deserted island by yourself, and you could either paint for the rest of your life, or you could make some sort of music, what would you choose? What would be the edge out? What would be the number one thing that you would go for if you only had that one? And I know it's pretty tough call.
Just one question.
No, which one would you choose? If you could do for the rest of your life, would you play music or would you do art?
See, I understand that.
Oh, okay.
Look, I make both. I'm making both.
But you have to choose one. You have to choose one.
Do you have a little bit of a preference towards one than the other is my question. And there's no right answer for sure. I'm just curious if you like painting more than music.
That's a good question.
We're awaiting the answer.
Maybe we can follow up on that one. Let him think about it. My question, honestly, is the same thing. If I had to choose, I'd probably still go with art and design. I would probably go with design over music because I've been doing design work since I was 13, 14 years old on the computer, and that is the closest to me. Like, I love music and making music, but if I had to choose, I'd have to go with the design because I enjoy every minute of it.
Answer.
The only good thing about that is you wouldn't have to because they wouldn't have any internet on an island.
Yeah, yeah.
So you'd be stuck with music.
Yeah.
Okay, what would you do, Papi?
Yeah.
Would you pintar por la vida entera o hacer música for the rest of your life? Which one would you? You have to choose one.
See, it's a one answer. If you make music, soon as you stop, no music. But if you make a painting, I stop, the painting is still there.
Yeah, you have to play the music versus you can always look at the visual.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good point.
Yep.
That's a good point.
So I don't know if that's an ad. Well, I still don't. I'm a little
He's
iffy on
pretty
the
good at
answer.
dodging. He's
I
pretty
know.
good at dodging.
Yeah, you're dodging the answer pretty
We'll have
good.
to accept
So
that.
it's painting
Yeah,
over music. That's your choice.
painting with music,
Yeah.
it will be painting.
Okay.
But it's hard to say.
Yeah, because he's
But
playing
there's nobody
music on
to
the side.
stop him from whistling while he's painting.
He's painting. He tried to learn the accordion to go to a professional place where the Lawrence Welk people were, right?
Yeah.
The Lawrence Welk people were. He went to play the accordion, and as soon as he told his boss that he was gonna go learn the accordion professionally, the boss started giving him overtime hours, and then he never could go.
He don't want.
To
You
go
cannot
to-
let those guys think they are going to lose everything. I went to Santa Monica College, and he sent his son to watch me what I do it. He was too jealous.
Oh, jeez. Oh, my God.
I didn't know you went to Santa Monica College.
Yeah,
For what?
for the stripping.
Oh wow, so that's something new. I did not know that.
Yeah,
Know the story, but when Dad was just a little kid, I mean little, and they were living in Redondo Beach, and I had to go to work, and Dad was super sick. You
Wait,
know,
how old was I?
I would say you must have been between 2 and 3 years old.
Oh, okay.
And remember, he stayed with you.
Que compró una cuna, ¿te acuerdas?
No. When he was sick that day, and you were holding him in your arms the whole
I
entire
know.
day, in your arms the whole day. And when I came home, you said he's really sick, and he had a fever and everything. And then I took him to the doctor, and he had scarlet fever.
Oh, jeez.
And they said, "Be glad that you brought him in now, because if you hadn't brought him in, he could have been gone blind. It could all these horrible things from scarlet fever." could have
And that is why you've always liked Scarlett
Y por
Johansson.
poco, y por poco no lo lleva.
We'll start recording again.
I already started.
Okay.
Esta Rosana,
Oh.
por poco no lo llevan los médicos.
Yeah, but we took him though. I mean, we took him to the doctor.
Is that something you
The
catch?
Dr.
Is
Hoffman.
that something you catch from somebody else?
I don't even know how that happened. You're the only one who has scarlet fever.
Jeez.
I had jaundice.
Yeah,
Y
so
yo
did
le-
he.
y
It's
yo
the blood
le-
types. We don't have the same blood types.
Ellos saben, yo ayer que yo con él
You
aquí.
sat the whole day. You're sitting there holding him the whole day until I got home. And I didn't realize how bad it was until I got home. You're still sick and you could feel. Go, oh my God! And we took you to Dr. Hoffman. That was kind of scary. Okay.
Podría
so
haberle
we
dado
said,
algo.
well, there's nothing to handle. We have to take him to the hospital or to the doctor. So
sí, pero hubo una discusión sobre eso.
there was. I don't remember
Sí,
that.
pero eso fue con el todo, no fue con el todo.
No.
No,
El doctor wanted you bring
pero
the
yo
hospital.
estaba ahí ese día.
Then
I
he
don't
told
remember
you
that.
you should
I don't
go.
remember Doug even being there
Sí.
at all. I don't remember that. But anyway, you got saved. Thank God. Anyway.
I'm going to 50, yo.
Se olvida uno por decirte.
Yeah. All right. So the next question is, out of the almost 30 years living in this house, what has been one of your favorite things that you have done here? Just living in this house, everybody together. What has been
Don't
one
say
of the-
working in the garage.
Don't
okay?
say we're winning the lotto.
Yeah, that's a lot. Just of being here in this Lakewood and living in the house.
And one of the best things that I remember had to meet Joe.
To have met Joe.
He got a lot of remember for me.
Is he paying for you for this?
Yeah.
Is he paying for you for this?
No, no.
Yeah, we'll talk later.
That's the way I feel.
Uh-huh. So you think
Besides that-
he's a pretty good son-in-law?
Besides that, the whole family.
Uh-huh.
Well, I think he's one of my sons.
Yeah, I think that sounds right, especially when the other sons are not here.
Yeah.
Right?
He got Joe, you don't got to pay for that. he got a lot of quality, human quality,
Yes.
that I will be able to observe how long I'll be living over here.
Mm-hmm.
So I was never disappointed to live with Joe.
That's good. That's nice.
Maybe he is.
No.
I'm gonna ask you for the rights to edit that into my tape when
As
I'm
a
doing
testimonial?
mine as a testimonial.
Okay.
Hey, John, you remember the book that you like? You want to keep it.
The book?
The book, we had that night, and the book disappeared. And then you asked me, where is Nanny? The book. That was the interesting book that you want to put.
How old was I?
I was taking care of you.
Mm.
I don't remember that.
I'm not too sure about that.
A
What do you
book?
say?
A book that got lost?
Un libro que le gustaba.
¿Eh?
Y no lo cogió.
Yeah, I don't know that. I cannot answer to that story.
Then you have one? You wrote down like 3 questions,
Yeah.
right?
So, when did you learn the accordion? And like what's been one of your favorite instruments that you've learned?
Oh, good question.
Well, the accordion wasn't my favorite,
Mm.
but I was working at printing,
Mhm.
and I know the professor as well. He was playing accordion. Then I want to be a professor. Then I met the professor. I started paying. I went to take classes. So at the owner of the printing job, he gave me one time. So I cannot
Mm.
do it. So I got to quit. So I did it for myself
Mm.
for the time.
And you love the sound of the accordion?
I like
You
it
like the
because
sound?
it's a complete instrument.
Oh, yeah.
You
Yeah.
can play everything in accordion, like
Yeah.
a piano.
Yeah.
See,
That's
those
cool.
are
And
the-
there's stuff to fix. I could see why your mind could like that type of instrument as well. Like there's engineering to it as well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it does a good job of combining like an engineering mind with an artistic mind.
Yeah,
But really, an engineering mind is a creative mind.
yeah. True that.
You like the accordion.
I have a question for Nani. Nani? Okay, so here's what I remember you making that I really liked food wise. Okay, but I wanna. Do we need to stop?
Ay, bájate la mano, mami. Para que te pueda ver acá. There you go. Thank you.
So, one thing I liked that you made Cuban food. And so I remember you making the chicken soup, which is probably the best chicken soup that I've had. I still remember how comforting it tasted. I remember the French toast with the syrup that you made, the simple syrup basically.
Sugar.
And it was like totally burnt and crushed, and I loved it like that. The grilled cheese. And then I wish I would have liked the black beans and corn. I wasn't old enough to be mature enough to like it, but I know you guys like it a lot with the corn in there. But I also remember a dish. Do you remember making? You put chicken thighs with the bones and everything and skin into the broiler with some lots of soya, you know, and like
Soya.
chicken broth on it, and then you just have that with rice. You just broil it. It's like super good and simple.
I don't remember even that.
Yeah. Do you know what that was called?
She make a good soup.
Oh no.
Chicken soup.
Yeah, that was the best. That was the best one. So what was your favorite foods that you made? What was your favorite one?
You didn't make chicken soup out of Papi's chicken, did he? Did he? Is that where it started?
No. Igual I like it. El pollo.
No, what was your favorite? What was your favorite food to make?
Well, I like it different.
Oh, you like making flan?
You remember you like it too.
Yeah, I started liking it later. I got into it later, but I remember the flan. That was a big one. I forgot about mentioning that one.
20 eggs in one flan. And tons and tons and
Well,
tons of
the
sugar.
soup that she make is a Cuban style.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
got the bones, got everything.
Mm-hmm.
The taste is marvelous.
I know.
That's really good.
With the corn and the potatoes will get soaked up with the
Yo
broth.
sola en la cocina.
Did you guys like? I never really liked them. I tried it, but I never really liked the Cuban sandwiches. Did you guys like them?
Well, the problem that you got to eat Cuban sandwich, you got to go to Miami
Just to get the best one.
because the original,
Yeah.
that's the best.
Mhm.
They're famous.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But you
fine.
liked it. You liked the taste of it, right?
Eh?
You liked the taste of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That Cuban sandwich, they do like this.
¿Es de medianoche?
Eh?
¿Es de medianoche?
Bueno, medianoche is the Cuban sandwich small,
Oh.
a soft bread.
Oh, I see.
But the sandwich, they put in toast, they put everything.
They
They-
flatten.
they-
They toast the. They smash the bread down with toast. They've got
Yeah,
ham
they-
and Swiss cheese and
They
pickle
got
and
the big
mustard.
knife like that thing, and they do like this. In half an hour, you got a complete sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
And then, and Gloria Tefa got a restaurant that the Cuban sandwich, they're famous.
Oh yeah, I bet.
I saw on TV, people go to eat the sandwich.
So
There.
it sounds to me like the Cubans cared more about their food than their furniture, because it takes 30 minutes to make a sandwich, and you're making furniture in a minute.
That's true.
My to let you guys know, my favorite dish before mostly vegetarianism. My favorite Cuban dish is chuletas de puerco.
What is it?
Chuletas de puerco,
Oh,
the
chuleta
fried
de
chunky
puerco.
pork. Yeah, that was my favorite with just black beans and white rice, and then plantains, 100%, and then fried yucca. That I like. Absolutely love.
Yeah.
Well, some people don't like that. But her mother take the quarter of a pig,
Mm-hmm.
you see,
Mm-hmm.
and put it in the oven, and that's delicious.
Mm-hmm. I
And she
bet,
went, she learned to cook.
You learned.
Yeah,
Nani
cool.
learned to cook from who?
Eh?
You
At
learned.
school,
Oh, at a school.
the school.
Oh,
She
okay.
learned to cook at a school?
Eh? La madre.
Oh, the mother learned to cook at us. My grandmother learned to cook at
Yes.
school.
Nani's mom.
Yeah.
Oh, so okay. Wow, that's
And
pretty
the
cool.
best
That
flag.
information.
The best flag is going to like. La madre de ella. No, pudding. Bread pudding.
Bread pudding?
Oh, I like it. Yeah.
Your
Beautiful.
mother used to be the best cook.
Did it have raisins in it?
Eh?
Do you remember if it had raisins in it?
They got very
Good. That's the way I like it.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, they got
I got one more food question because I'm a foodie. I love the food stuff. When did you guys both start drinking cafe con leche? How young were you when you were drinking that? I assume that as you were growing up, you both had cafe con leche.
What is that?
Café con leche. ¿A qué empezaron a tomar el café con leche for breakfast?
Oh, when it was a baby.
From
So all
little,
growing up.
little.
Later.
Okay.
Yeah, me
okay.
too. That's all I had. Café con leche.
All right, hold on.
All right, so this has been video number 1. We're gonna come to a close right now because it's really hot, and we want
Very
to
humid.
very humid and hot, and everybody needs to get on with their day. But thank you for doing the interview,
okay.
and we will continue on. Maybe another Sunday in the near future, we'll do another little video with more questions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sounds fun.
All right. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you to you.